Okay, so wiring, so you got your backup light, your two brake lights, and then you got your turn signal right here. Turn signal is 2 wires. So what you want to do is you want to go to the junkyard or somewhere and find one that's 3 wires. So you're going to have your black for ground. Your red will connect to another red wire within the harness. So you can go like to this red wire coming off here, and then this green wire we'll save for later for when we do the sequential module. So I've gone ahead and cut this old turn signal. So the black wire right here, we'll use that as our ground, and this wire that used to power up the turn signal, we're going to move off to this side and save for later. So that gets to go away. And so now I'll use this ground for, where did I put it? For this one. So black will go to black. We'll splice the red into the red going right here, and we'll save this wire for the next step. Okay, so now I've got this bulb wired in, so there's our power to that's grounded, and then we have this green wire sticking out. And then for the 2 ones that were for your brake light, you're gonna cut the power wire. Let's see if that works. Actually, let's turn this on. So added this one, red wires connected right there, just splice into it, your ground, and then you have this for your major power. And then our 2 original brake lights that would go in here, we cut the green one there, and then the other sides that would connect to those individually, we tie them together. Okay, so this specific sequencer, this one with the spade, you're going to want to hook that up to your first bulb. So if you have reverse, so this is like the inside of your car and this is towards the outside, you're going to want the lights to light up in 1, 2, 3. So you're going to take this blue wire and you're going to connect it to the wire right there. And then for your second bulb, it's going to be the orange one. So you're going to take this orange wire and you're going to connect it to that there for paint power. The red one will be your third light. That'll go to this one on your green wire right there. Black goes to ground, so you can ground that wire with this right here. And then this one is the one that takes in the signal that we'll use for later. Okay, so by this point, the blue for the first one's wired in, orange for the second one, red for the third, black is grounded, and all we have left is the input that we're going to use the trailer taillight converter for. And then this is going to go to the turn signal on the taillight converter, and this is going to be for your brakes. And then you have your ground. But we need to do a relay because the trailer converter doesn't send enough amperage or voltage through the system. So you need to have relays, 1 relay per taillight. So I'll show you how to wire that up. Right, so wiring of the relay. I have a 5-prong relay. You don't need to have a 5-prong, you can use a 4. That's why I cut the yellow one off here. So just think you have a 4-prong relay. The top one, 87, that's going to go to your signal that goes into the sequencer. So 87 goes to sequencer for the blue wire. And then 85 on the relay will just go to ground. So you want to ground out the 85 from the relay with the rest of the grounds. That leaves you with this. This is going to be connected directly to power. So it's always going to be hot coming from the battery. And then this will end up being the signal that comes off the trailer conversion thing. Alright, so at this point, this is what you want to have. So here, you can see that's my left turn and my right turn. So my left one, that's the yellow. It's already hooked up to my left harness for the taillight. So this one, for the right one, this green one, this is what you want to go to this side of the relay, the signal. So this will get connected to that green wire. This red one, that was for the brakes, that's from this side, the signal for brake. You only have to do it to one side of the harness. So I already did it over here where I got the two wires together after I had cut those two. So I'm using that one. So this can just be taped up. There's one more wire we need, which is this one. Where'd it go? This green one right here. That's coming off of right turn. This is the wire you want to go from your old turn signal here. That way, when you hit your switch for turning, it'll send a pulse through here and it'll come to this wire. So it'll send, okay, we have a pulse, and then that'll send the power to your switch off that one that'll be here to the relay, so it'll turn on the 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now I'm gonna proceed to tape it up. So I'm gonna start from this relay, tape down to here, wrap these together, kind of skip this area and come over here and tape it up to about here, so it looks a little bit neater instead of having all these wires sticking out the back side of your taillight. Alright, there we go. Pretty clean looking. I haven't fully taped up these two wires just because they may need to be made longer, because this is probably not going to be enough room for the other taillight to sit far enough off to the other side. So just these two wires may need to be made a little bit longer, but it's not a big deal. And then yeah, just gotta wire up the power once I'm inside the car. Probably extend these two wires, and that's it.